Hello, today I welcome you to my old watches, and in this video I'm going to show you pretty much everything about this SKMEI 1633. Let's see what it's all about. I know I have been gone for quite some time now, and that is because of two reasons. First, I broke my tripod phone holder and needed to get a new one. Also, my computer just decided to not render a video that is longer than 5 minutes, so I had to sort that out. And also, I didn't feel like creating, and when I don't feel like creating, the videos turn out not so good. There are a bunch of mistakes, so that is that. But don't you worry, in that time I've purchased about 8 to 10 watches to show you. So I was waiting for the release of this model from SKMEI for a very long time, and I finally got it. SKMEI is a Chinese brand that primarily focuses on making homages to G-Shocks and other Casio watches at a very affordable price. They do range mount homages, W5600 homages, pretty much every single G-Shock that you can think of probably has an homage from SKMEI. And I was waiting for this one because I've got two G-Shocks that are not that popular, the G7900 that it is based on and the G9000, and I really wanted to compare the G7900 to this SKMEI 1633. In the next video we won't be reviewing watches, but rather we will take a look at a couple of watch straps from Artem. These are premium sailcloth straps and I think it should be a pretty nice review, so if you're interested, make sure to subscribe. Okay, without further ado, let's take a look at this watch. There is pretty much nothing to say about the packaging, as it came in a Ziploc bag with an instructions manual and a little tag inside, but for $10 I can't really complain. The price now is about $17. Surprisingly, it has the exact same dimensions as the G7900. It's 50mm in diameter, 52mm lug to lug, 16mm thick, and weighs about 60 grams. This is how it looks on my 7-inch wrist. It is definitely on the bigger side, but then the smallest G-Shock is 44mm, I believe, so it's kind of normal. And here's the comparison to the G-Shock. The G-Shock just weighs a little more, comes in at 70 grams, but they are nearly identical. The materials also seem to be very similar. The resin on them is pretty much the same, I just went with a different color on the SKMEI. This dark blue with denim sort of pattern looked the most appealing to me, but right off the bat I can tell you that the best choice is to go for a black color variant if you're looking for this model, because the pattern wears off very quickly. You can see that on the parts where the strap meets the buckle, and I didn't even wear this watch. It was strapped on the pillow pretty much all the time. And you can see from the inside of the strap that they didn't do a particularly good job on painting it. There is some residue on the inside. It is, however, very nice looking. You can pair it easily with some blue jeans. The dark blue color doesn't stand out as much as the red one does. The band is comfortable to wear, the stainless steel buckle seems to be pretty sturdy, and the keeper keeps the band in place perfectly. There are these supports just like on the G7900, which help the watch conform to the wrist a bit better and adds protection if the watch happens to fall down. If you don't like them, you can always unscrew the 4 screws holding them and take them off. I do this on my G7900 as it makes it a little bit less bulky. The 4 buttons on the sides are all the same, unlike on the G-Shock where the start-stop button is shaped differently. They are all very easy to push. Also, there's the 5th, the L button on the bottom, which lights up the face. But the weird thing is that the top left button also lights up the face. I guess because of the lack of functions that this watch has, they just needed to occupy this button and they included another light button. Again, they are trying to make the closest homage to the G7900, so the 3 buttons would just look weird. And it's actually not that bad. If one of them breaks, you can just use the other one. The pitch of the beeping is a lot more pleasant on the G-Shock. The SKMEI has a higher pitch and it's a lot louder. Speaking about the functions, there is again not a lot to say. Just like on the F91W, there is the main time, stopwatch, and a single alarm, and the rest is just decoration. The LCD just moves for it to have at least some function. On the G7900, all of these things actually have function. For example, the round part on the top shows a moon phase, and the line below the day of the week is the tide indicator. Also, it has 2 stopwatches, a timer, 4 alarms, and a world time function, but you need to consider the fact that G-Shock costs almost 6 times the price of the SKMEI. Although I have to give credit for the SKMEI because the LCD is a lot more clearer than on the G-Shock. The G-Shock might need a battery change, but still the SKMEI wins here. And also it has a lot better illumination in the dark. As you can see on the G-7900, the whole screen lights up in a bluish color, where on the SKMEI only digits light up in green. I was very surprised by the great illumination. The SKMEI also has 50 meters of water resistance, so you can easily go for a swim with it. I would even try some light snorkeling for fun and see if it would withstand it, and even if it breaks, it's only $17. So yeah, after all of this said, I would consider this watch more of a fun than a serious timepiece. So there you go, here's my full review of the SKMEI 1633. Of course, it's not even close to the durability of a G-Shock, it doesn't have anti-magnetic features and the quality, but for $20, it's rather decent if you're looking for this type of watch. In my opinion, it would be great for a kid, and I see on the AliExpress feedback section that a lot of parents actually buy these watches for their kids, which is nice. So if you're interested, the link is down in the description as always. And if you have any sort of questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments down below. And if you like my video, please leave a like and also consider subscribing and hitting that little bell so you'll get notified when I upload a new video. And now thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.